Spurs pushing to sign England star in January despite player being warned against move. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Before we dive into this update, be sure to press that subscribe button and keep up with all the latest news. Spurs don't want to wait to sign Angel Gomes. The Lille midfielder is in the final 10 months of his contract in France, and following an impressive England debut last week has seen his stock rise. Awarded his first senior England call-up against Ireland in the Nations League, Gomes debuted after coming as a substitution and was deployed as a deep-lying playmaker by interim boss Lee Carsley during the country's away win at the Aviva Stadium in Dublin. Speaking about the Lille starler after the game, Carsley, as quoted by Metro, said, "He fully deserves it, and it's good that the performance you've seen today we've seen over the last 3 or 4 years." According to a recent report from hijacked, Gomes' continued mature performances have caught the attention of Spurs, with Ange Postecoglou keen to bolster his midfield options. However, despite eyeing a potential January move for Gomes, Spurs' hopes of reaching a mid-season agreement could have been damaged by Carsley's advice to the young midfielder to stay put for the time being. It's important he keeps working hard, like he will do, and keeps playing over in France, because it will be a tough, difficult squad to keep getting into, the England boss added. Although Angel Gomes, should he fail to extend his contract with Lille, will be available on a free transfer at the end of the season, competition for his signature is expected to ramp up. Tottenham's pursuit of Crystal Palace's Eberechi has taken a major hit, with reports suggesting that Arsenal or Manchester City might have hijacked the deal. As Steve Kay from footballtransfers.com exclusively revealed, Eze, who had been a target for Spurs for over a year, appears to have reconsidered his options after interest from top 4 clubs. Tottenham had been hopeful of securing the 25-year-old playmaker, even reportedly reaching a gentleman's agreement that hinged on meeting Crystal Palace's £68 million valuation. However, the dynamics shifted dramatically when it was revealed that representatives from Arsenal or City reached out to the England international, encouraging him to put the move to Spurs on hold and explore alternative options. For a year, Tottenham's interest in Eze was well known across the Premier League. The North London club had earmarked the Palace star as the creative spark needed to invigorate Ange Postecoglou's squad, which has lacked a versatile playmaker since the departure of Christian Eriksen. Reports from Steve Kay highlighted that Spurs chairman Daniel Levy went as far as inviting Eze's family to attend last season's North London derby, a gesture believed to cement their rapport with the player. As a result of this unexpected turn of events, Tottenham were quick to adjust their transfer strategy. Postecoglou and sporting director Johan Lange made the decision to pivot, redirecting the funds originally intended for Eze towards securing Bournemouth striker Dominic Solanke in a £65 million deal. Spurs paid £55 million up front, with an additional £10 million in performance-based add-ons. Tottenham star James Maddison says that the fans make the North London derby one of the most intense experiences in English football. Maddison claims that each derby has its own local feel that is different as he experienced while at Leicester and now at Spurs. He noted that the build-up to a North London derby gets everyone in the mood for the clash. Maddison believes that the North London derby is the biggest match he has been involved in across his career. He adds that every Spurs fan lets the players know how much this fixture means to them. "When you join a new club, rivalries are always a new thing to you," Maddison told Showmax. "Since I joined the club, it's been made very clear by fans you bump into locally on the streets or in the stadium or anywhere else that this derby means a lot to them. A lot of people who live around here in North London are divided in their families. My first experience of it last year was at the Emirates. It was on a Super Sunday, and it was just huge. I never did as many interviews as I did before a game, and on game day, it just had that different feel. Arriving at the stadium, feeling the tension. It was the same in the other one as well. Really looking forward to the one coming up. It's just a big historic rivalry." Maddison revealed that he wasn't sat down by anyone for a chat about the match before his first derby. The England international added that he was dialed in already ahead of his first brush with Arsenal in a Spurs shirt. Maddison has backed Tottenham manager Ange Postecoglou to get the team up for the big clash on Sunday. He feels that the Australian is one of the great motivators in the sport. Ange is very good at motivating and is good at giving speeches. Tottenham, ready to pay £20 million and bonuses to land wonderful international forward in January. The club already have eyes on the January window and could now make a move for AC Milan forward Noah Okafor. According to a report from Milan Live, Tottenham hold a keen interest in signing Okafor from Milan and are willing to spend big in January to get him. The report claims that Spurs are willing to front up to £20 million to sign Okafor and also include certain bonuses to make sure the deal is done. Okafor has not quite hit the ground running at Milan and is now said to be down the pecking order under new manager Paulo Fonseca. Lauded for being a wonderful talent, it wasn't too long ago that Leeds United had a big interest in signing Okafor. At 24, Okafor might still have the best years of his career ahead of him, but you do question if he is what Tottenham need right now. Theo Walcott believes that Tottenham's signing of Dominic Solanke has gone under the radar, backing the striker to deliver the goods for Ange Postecoglou's men this season. Walcott expects the centre-forward to outdo his goal tally of last season, pointing out that he will get much better service at Spurs than he did at the Vitality Stadium. When asked who made the best signing this summer, the former Arsenal man told Now TV, "I like Solanke. I do really like Solanke. I think he did exceptionally well for Bournemouth. And I think now, if you're putting him in a Tottenham team who, again, no disrespect to Bournemouth, he's going to be around better players. He's going to be playing the likes of Maddison behind him as well. But the amount of goals he scored last season, I was disappointed for him that he didn't get into the England team. But again, now he's gone to Tottenham, a big stage for him. I think he's probably going to be a one under the radar Solanke, definitely." Tottenham News Today opinion. I too remain confident that Solanke will get at least 15 goals this season, as he thrives on the kind of crosses that Tottenham tend to play across the box. However, the 26-year-old must get off the mark quickly, as the spotlight is firmly on him, and there will be a lot of things written and said about him every game he goes without scoring. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on our latest content. Don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs!